Greetings in the peace, joy, and love of the risen Savior, God the Son, Jesus Christ. My name is Brian. I'm also known as Stronzo5785. Excuse me. I come to you from a small, nondescript little city in the southwestern part of the United States. Ex-Christian 2716. You, in this response, say that you only name-called those arrogant and ignorant Christians who are on a crusade of demonizing and misinforming about Islam and Muslims. You did not call one Christian except for the Apostle Paul any names. You name-called one Christian. You, in minute 6, second 49, you refer to Yahweh as a racist criminal. You refer to Yahweh as just a criminal in minute 7, second 16. In minute 7, second 42 through 45, you refer to Yahweh the criminal ordering the death of apostates in both the Old Testament and New Testament. A little further down the page, you refer to Jesus the man God and Paul the fraud, who both condones killing apostates. You'd better start sourcing those from the New Testament and the Old Testament as appropriate. Otherwise, that remains your opinion, and you haven't debunked anybody or anything, any of my points especially. Minute 7, second 57, you refer to Jesus the arrogant. That's God the Son. That's God you're calling arrogant. Just want to make sure you're aware of that. You glibly threw it out there, not aware of the implications of the statement. I want to make you aware of those implications. In addition, at the bottom of that page, you imply that faith in the prophets from Adam to Muhammad is necessary to be a Muslim. Yet, in minute 5, second 41 of the same video, you contradict yourself by seeming to imply that faith in Muhammad is not necessary to become a Muslim. Yet your own Shada indicates that you have to have faith. Your own statement, to become a Muslim, the statement you have to make is faith in Prophet Muhammad. Now I don't get it. Either it's manipulation or it's a bait and switch. One other area is minute 8, second 16. You make a statement. He, referring to Muhammad, was not liar, cruel, or murderer like the fake Jesus Christ. Once again, calling God a liar. Now, if you can believe that the God of the Bible is a liar, that's fine. One of the 99 names of Allah is Al-Mudhil, which means the deceiver, the schemer, the dissembler, as was pointed out to me by another one of my Muslim friends, arose by any other name. I don't know. You misnamed your source. Speaking of J. Bourdon, you misnamed that source twice. So you're not just cutting and you're not checking your sources before you cut and paste. The fact that you did it twice would indicate to me that getting the facts right is not a priority for you. Misquoting me doesn't debunk what I had to say. My position remains solid, and I have to rely on the scholarship of Dr. Herein. He states, and has as recently as 2008 stated again, that he believes that the Quran was an evolving document during the early days of Islam. That's his opinion, based on study. He is an expert. He knows more than I know. I rely on him. That's my statement. That's my position as well. I rely on his research and the research of others. If they are wrong, where are the Muslim researchers and scholars that are debunking this? They're trying to debunk this using targeted scholarship. They're aiming their scholarship toward Muslims, not toward the rest of the world. Now as far as your former faith, alleged former faith, The comments that you made concerning Yahweh, you used the personal name of God. You made it personal with God. That would seem to me that your anger at the God of the Bible is a personal anger. I would suggest that you take your struggle, you take that directly to the throne. Take it to God. Just to say those things that you've said, just because I had to point them out to you, caused me pain. It hurt. It injured me to even have to say those things about my God. I investigated Islam 15 years ago and found the same thing that I found when I investigated it today as a Christian, as a returned Christian. I left Christianity because of a verse in the Bible that I read in the Old Testament. I didn't take it to anybody else. I took it to God Himself. I didn't hear an immediate answer. I was young. I was impulsive. I wanted the answer right now. You tell me right now, God. That was my attitude. But this is what I did. I took it to the throne myself. I didn't spew it all over the place. I didn't ask my pastor, or I asked my pastor, and he gave me an answer that I found unacceptable, basically accusing me of getting in God's face. My God is a big God. He can stand it. He can stand these names. Fine. It hurts. Sure, it hurts. Why deny it? But God isn't going to punish you or judge you because you question Him. The God of the Bible doesn't do that. The God of the Bible wants you to work out your own salvation. The first chapter of the book of Isaiah teaches us this. Come, let us reason together. So, my friend, before you make any more videos which blithely throw out accusations and name-calling, I would suggest you go and search my scriptures, not the Koran. The Koran came 600 years later. I would advise you to go to the original, the primary source, which is the New Testament. From there, draw your conclusions about my faith. My name is Brian. I come to you from a small, nondescript little city in the southwestern part of the United States. I'm also known as Stronzo 5785. I do wish you the peace, joy, and blessings of the risen Savior, God the Son, Jesus Christ.